Residents who witnessed one of Kenya's worst mass murders on the tragic night of June the 15th, 2014. Over 60 people were murdered in cold blood by terror group Al-Shabab. And although some are slowly mastering courage to move on, peace and stability remain ductile. KTN's Francis Ontomwa has just returned from Mpeketoni.
The piercing morning rays give way to another day for the small but active town of Mpeketoni. This is the town that grabbed global attention, witnessing one of Kenya's worst terror attacks ever, an occurrence that shook the foundations of the township as mothers, sisters, wives watched as their kin was slaughtered.
Kile niliona tu ni carnage. Ile watu kuuawa bila huruma, hakuna maana. Damu ni kama ilikuwa haijakauka. Nakuta hii ni damu ya fulani, ni watu tuliwajua. Alafu tulipoenda mochare ni watu, hata ile dignity, human dignity, unakuta watu wamewekwa huko hawana nguo, wako kwa tent, kuna joto kama hili, kuna uvundo. Ilikuwa ni kitu ambacho wakili ilileta trauma kwa watu wengi.
The worst killings along Gamba to Hindi stretch was in Mpeketoni, where more men were executed during the deadly dawn attack. Disfigured structures, burnt walls and abandoned vehicles playing permanent reminder of what became the murder. And no one seems to have been extremely tasted as Mama Mary Waithera. We arrive at her homestead just about when she is setting out to tend to her garden. The 56-year-old mother of 8 has had to put shoulders to the wheel and carry the cross of losing her son James Masharia, the chilling murder still recorded in her memory.
Nikakutana na watoto wangu nao wanatembea wakiniambia, mama, Jimmy wetu pengine hajakufa. Sikuwaongelesha. Ndio nikaambiwa amekufia pale kwenye road ile ilikuwa ya Maembe wakiwa watu 5. Nikaenda hapo. Saa hiyo ni kama saa 12. Basi nikamkuta hapo amelala. Amekufa.
The late James Kenodia Masharia, 30 years old and a father of 3, was ambushed by attackers as he was on an errand with a close friend.
Alikuwa ni kijana wangu, nimpenda, anayenipenda. Ananifanyia kazi ya shamba ile ambayo anaona nimeshindwa na kufanya. Kama ni kuchimba mashimo ya kupanda mandizi, wakati wa kupanda na katia mashimo napanda kile napanda. Ndio ikianguka kwa kisima huwa ananitolea.
Although time may have offered some solace of healing, every time she visits the graveyard of his son, emotions are once again triggered, and even now she still feels unsafe.
Usiku kisikia tu kitu kinatingiza mabati, unaanza kufikiria tumekutwa.
The traumatic experience continues to haunt mothers and widows who often meet to encourage one another, the quest for state compensation appearing to be a pipe dream. This, a silken monument, was erected to mark the first anniversary of the deadly massacre. The names of the fallen youths are embedded here, families often passing by to meditate and remember the loved ones. Mpeketoni market is deemed the grain basket of the county, and here enthusiastic traders offer what is perhaps the only true evidence that better days are still ahead.
Kwa usalama hatuna shida, manake tunaona serikali imetulida kisawa, manake hatujasikia furugu, isipokuwa ni huku kado tunasikia fununu kuwa ameonekana, sijui askari wanajenga, yani askari tuseme kwa jumla ulinzi tunao. Tunashukuru mpaka hivi tunaongea hivi ya kwamba hata hapa mahali ambapo ulikuwa huwezi kuona watu usiku, sasa hata biashara zingine zinaendelea mpaka saa 3 ya usiku.
A few days ago, top suspect in the mass murder Mahadi Swale Mahadi alias Jesus and Suleiman Ahmed Diana and 2 others said to have orchestrated the attack were released on grounds that the prosecution had failed to present a tight case in court. Tribal conflicts at times based on religious intolerance was partly blamed for the ignition of the massacre. Mpeketoni has deeply ingrained land conflicts that have not been resolved to date. The gains of a fast-growing town yet again remaining on focus. Even so, Mpeketoni looks like it's ready to rebuild once again. It has been 2 years since Mpeketoni went up into flames, and although peace and tranquility is slowly creeping into the town, indeed it remains a huge bother for many to balance between a painful past and an uncertain future. Francis Ontomwa, KTN News, Mpeketoni, Lamu County.